Hey Heartland family, Pastor Ethan here with another Walk the Path video from Sunday's message. But before we get started on that, I look a little different. I trimmed my beard for Project Ignite Light. We did a fundraiser with the youth and we reached our goal, so I had to trim off my beard. But I don't know if you're gonna be able to take me too seriously looking like this, so I think we'll perform a little bit of Hollywood magic. Why don't we fix that? That's better. Now that you can take me more seriously, we're gonna read the part of chapter 12 that we actually didn't get to on Sunday, and that's the part where in verse 46, while he was still speaking with the crowds, his mother and brother were standing outside wanting to speak to him. Someone told them, "Look, your mother and your brothers are standing outside wanting to speak to you." He replied to the one who was speaking to him, "Who is my mother and who are my brothers?" Stretching out his hand toward his disciples, he said, "Here are my mother and my brothers. For whoever does the will of my Father in heaven is my mother and brother and sister." As we're thinking about this, there's several thoughts in regards to what's happening in this little passage here. Some people actually think that Mary and her family thought Jesus, much like John the Baptist, might have been a little off his rocker a little bit. And there's a case you can make coming out of Mark for that. But either way, whoever does the will of my Father in heaven is kind of the point, right? Or my mother, they're my family. And I think that's a really big deal, right? You are in the family of God if you do the will of God. And so what is the will of God? And we know that some of the will of God is that he would kind of restore the world, that he would bring all people to know him. It's to heal, it's to bring people life and life abundantly. Like, there's all sorts of things. So how can you and I partner with God to make the will of God a reality on this earth? And so I would just encourage you as we walk the path this week, maybe ask the Lord, what is your will for me this week? What is your will for me today? Is there any way I can partner with you in accomplishing your will here on earth? With that, we love you guys. Thanks so much for listening. We'll see you Sunday, and hopefully my beard is back by then.